we've come over adversity. We understand how hard we have to work to be in a position where the footy club needs to be. I'm not saying we're there yet. We've still got a lot of growth to go within this season and beyond. We have challenges every weekend, and we will until the last game of this season.
On ball, and Neal-Bullen, simple mark, walks in and kicks a goal. That's too easy.
This will take the best effort he can from here.
Very narrow margin for Aaron. Look at the strike on it. Couldn't have hit it any better.
Nibbler, fresh off a 2-year deal. Not only a nice bit of job security, but good reward for effort as well.
Yeah, super stoked to get the 2 years at the footy club. Very thankful for their show of faith, and I feel very excited to be a part of this club for a further 2 years.
Back end of last year, it looked like potentially there may have been a trade option for you. Are you just glad to still be around?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand the industry we're in, but to be midway through the year and have signed a 2-year extension on my contract for this year, I think it shows a lot of faith that the footy club have in me, but also the team and my role within that team, and the success that we can achieve within the 2 years. It's a no-brainer for me that this is the place where I want to be. It's where I've started my footy career, and it's where I want to have success.
Did the talk at the end of last season affect you at all?
Oh, it definitely is a hard conversation to have for both parties. Receiving that information, but also giving that information, it's definitely no easy conversation to have. So for me, it was just about how I respond to that, and I feel like how I took that information has helped me develop my game and become the player that this team needed. And on that aspect of it, the footy club handled it very well. And as soon as all that trade period was done, I felt really a part of this team. And I think not only does the team success show where we are, but as a whole football industry, as an organisation, it shows that we've come a long way as a footy club, and we're on the right path to where we want to get to.
Individually, it's probably been your most consistent season for a while. Are you just enjoying being out there and playing some good footy?
Yeah, it helps playing in a great team. I feel like my form is a reflective of the footy club at the moment where we are. It's easier to play in a great team, if that makes sense. So for me, it's just all about consistency, resetting each week, whether it's a win or a loss, coming back to what makes my game look good and what makes the team game look good. So yeah, it's a pretty simple process at the moment.
Your role's one that's not always going to receive a lot of credit externally. It's not a 30 disposal, 3-goal game necessarily. What are the things in your role that tick the boxes for the coaches?
Yeah, for me, it's all about fronting up with an attitude to perform, whether that be impact the scoreboard or impact with my defensive actions, winning ground ball and damaging the opposition with my foot skills. So that's something that's been a clear process for me, and I feel like that's made it easier for me to understand what a good game looks like for myself, and it enables me to put my best strength on show.
As a small pressure sort of forward, are you enjoying working with Cozzy and Spargs and really impacting games this year?
Yeah, no doubt. It's been great. It's almost a team within a team. The small forwards, we understand the impact that we have on games from an offensive but also a defensive principle. And I feel like this year we've all gelled really well. Cozzy's only in his 2nd year and Charlie's coming into his 4th year, so people forget how young both of those players are. And for me to be alongside them, it's very exciting, and to have another 2 years guaranteed with those boys, I'm very excited to see what we can do up in the forward line.
You're a real leader within the team. Do you enjoy that role and impacting others?
Oh, it just comes naturally. I don't put an emphasis on it. It's something that I feel like I've done since I was in under-10s. Just play the game how I play it, voice what I'm seeing, and yeah, it's good to know that people see that as a leadership quality, but to be totally honest, that's just how I go about anything, whether that be football or outside of life.
You're a real team man as well. Is the gel this year stronger than ever, do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's based on the fact that we've come over adversity. We understand how hard we have to work to be in a position where the footy club needs to be. I'm not saying we're there yet. We've still got a lot of growth to go within this season and beyond. But like I touched on before, our ability to reset each week, understand that we can't look in the revision mirror. We have challenges every weekend, and we will until the last game of this season. So our ability to come together after each week, understand our opportunities to get better, but also enjoy the challenges that lie ahead.
We do have a big challenge this week against the Dogs, who are top of the table. We're coming off a loss. How do you see this group tracking at the moment?
Yeah, we're excited. There's no better way to put our strengths on show on a Friday night game against currently the best team in the competition. So we're up for it, we're looking forward to it, and you can expect our best.
Looking forward to that. Nibbler, thanks for your time. Well done on the 2 years.
Thanks, Benny. Cheers.